this video, we're going to take a closer look at that second type of nucleic acid, the ribonucleic acid, or RNA. And that puppy is a translator for protein production. And then by the end of this video, you should be able to explain how RNA can read the DNA, sort of translating it, and then using that translation to direct the production of proteins.
The process of building a protein from a DNA sequence isn't a direct one. Instead, it incorporates sort of a middleman called RNA, and that is also a nucleic acid, as you should know from a previous video. Now, although both RNA and DNA are built from nucleotides, the RNA nucleotide differs from the DNA nucleotide in three important ways. First, the sugar portion of the nucleotide differs slightly, containing an extra atom of oxygen. Secondly, while the RNA has the bases A, G, and C, instead of thymine, the T, it actually has a similar base called uracil, or U. And the third difference is that unlike DNA, RNA is single-stranded. The sugar-phosphate backbone is still there, as are the bases that protrude from each sugar, but the bases don't bind with bases in another RNA strand to form that ladder-like structure that we see when we're looking at DNA. When the cell needs to synthesize a protein, a short strip of RNA is produced using a segment of a DNA strand as the model. The RNA nucleotides are therefore complementary to the DNA nucleotides, so the RNA molecule contains all of the information present in the order of nucleotides of that DNA segment. The RNA moves to another part of the cell and then directs the linking together of amino acids to form a polypeptide chain that folds into a three-dimensional protein. We'll explore this in greater detail a little later in this class. Whether we're looking at the nucleotides that make up RNA and DNA or the lipids used to build sex hormones and cell membranes, we see a recurring theme in the construction of biological molecules. From relatively simple sets of building blocks linked together, infinitely complex molecules can be formed. Complex webs of one simple sugar bonded together as glycogen, for instance, provide fuel for organisms. Similarly, sequences of amino acids of 20 different types joined together specify the structure of all of the proteins found in every species on Earth.